Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and it is that time again where we talk about the favorite things of the month. But I'm also going to include my fails in this video because, I don't know, I kind of forgot to film the fails one and I was like, it's already favorites time, we'll just include it all together. So this is favorites and fails for the month of June. I have three things here that just didn't work out for me. One is, all three of these were so disappointing because I wanted to love them. But this one especially just broke my heart. It's from L'Oreal and it's the True Match Gentle Mineral Blush. Did you even know this existed? Did you know this was a thing? I didn't even know this existed, but I found it at CVS. It was with the mineral foundation that they have that looks just like this. So it has a plastic top here, a little brush that you can use to put your blush on. I found this very annoying to put blush on with because it's the same like little super compact stubby brush that they have for the foundation, their powder foundation. So I found this one kind of weird to put blush on with. But anyway, that's not what the fail is in this product. It's the actual blush. So they're not lying when they call it Gentle Mineral Blush because it's just so light. Can you even see it on my hand? It's such a light color. It's a very cool toned kind of pink, but it's one of those cool toned ones that has that little bit of silver undertone to it. And I know that that kind of super cool toned silvery look can look good on some skin tones, but it just doesn't on me. And it's just so light that the color barely shows up and all I can see on my face is like the silver undertone of it. So this just didn't work for me at all. I was very disappointed because it wasn't the cheapest thing. I want to say it was at least over $10. I don't know, if they had other colors I would be interested in trying one, but this was the only color that they had. Not the only one that was in stock, just the only one that they carried. So if you have any of these and you like them, let me know which colors you like or if they have any more, because I would like to try another one, but this one, it just didn't work out for me. The color is just kind of funny. And the next thing, oh, this foundation. This is from Wet n Wild. It's the Photo Focus Foundation. So I bought this because Emily Noel has been talking it up over the last couple of months. Like, she's been using it like crazy. It looks great on her. And so I had to go get it. I was like, I have to try that. I have tried the dewy version of this. It didn't work for me at all. It oxidized like nobody's business. So I picked out the shade Soft Ivory. There aren't that many shades in this line, and I don't mind if there's not a lot of shades. It's just the range of shades is also not very good, and this color isn't right for me, which is, it is what it is. That's not the worst part about this. So it has this applicator that is like a plastic little paddle. It's kind of like, it was supposed to have like a doe foot fuzziness, like that fabric on it, and they were like, we'll just leave it off. So it's just the plastic part. So it's kind of like, it's just weird to put this hard plastic on your face. It's just a weird sensory experience. The scent is horrible on this. For me, I can't take it. It smells like whiteout. It's really, really strong. I smell it all day and I just don't like it. I don't like that smell that's in here. It also looks really bad on my skin. It kind of just sits right on top of my face. It doesn't ever blend in. It just looks bad. I don't like anything about this. I don't know. It's not for me, and it really just, I don't like it. And then the last thing, I feel like I might be able to make this work another way, but it's from the NewCo, and it's their topical vitamin C powder. So I used up all of my vitamin C's. I was very proud of myself. I looked everywhere, samples, minis, anything. I had nothing else to use. But I had a couple of vitamin C powders, and I'm not a huge fan of the powders because there's no way to regulate how much you're getting. They don't say on here what the percentage is, and so I assume when it's a powder that it's going to be pretty low because all it says here is 2 to 3 shakes of powder. Like 2 to 3 shakes is a different amount every single time. So am I putting too much on my skin? Is it gonna start burning and stinging? Am I not using enough so I'm not getting the real benefits of the vitamin C? I have no idea. It comes out in this little like shaker bottle right here. I have this one, I have one from Verb, and I have one from some Korean brand, another powder vitamin C, and all of them have the same directions. Just a couple of shakes every day into your serum. You know, you can put this powder in serum. This one also says you could just mix it with water. I just felt funny using it every time because no matter how much I used it, just kind of made whatever serum I had in my hands feel like a paste. And then I was like putting this paste on that was kind of grainy, and I just didn't, just the texture was all wrong with this. Also, it's one of those vitamin C's that smells super metallic. I mean, I could smell it all morning when I was at work, and I was just like, oh, like it kind of smelled like I was handling coins all day and like change and money, and then I put skincare on without washing my hands. Like that's how it smelled, like pennies and stuff. I'm not a fan of those kind of vitamin C's that have that metallic scent to it, and this one, I just don't like using the powder, and I don't like the way that it smelled all day, and I could smell like a dirty penny or something. Anyway, those are the 3 things that didn't work for me this month. Let's get on to the favorites. So my next favorite are these eyeshadow duos from LA Colors. So these are the ones I got at the Dollar Tree. There's 4 of them. From what I can have found, there's 4 colors. I know these 2 look similar, but they're different. This one's called Bestie. And 3 of these come with a like super foiled eyeshadow and a really beautiful rich matte in there. That one's called Bestie. This one is called Mirror Soul. Super pretty. This one here is called, I think this is Twin Flame. Yeah. This one comes with 2 of the foiled eyeshadows. And then this one here is called Better Half. And it's so pretty. Look at that. I freaking love these. Of course, I'm not wearing eyeshadow today, but I think the video that I did on these is going up tomorrow. So if you're interested in these, seeing demos and swatches and all that, I'm gonna have that video coming up shortly. But I freaking love these. I wanna wear one every single day. The mattes are just so rich. Like you swatch it and you're like, is that LA Colors? And then the foiled eyeshadows in here are so beautiful. They look great on the eyes. They don't flake off everywhere. They don't look crepey. They're just really, really good. If you just want a really good basic eyeshadow duo and maybe one here that's a little bit of fun, I would highly recommend checking these out from the Dollar Tree. From what I found, they weren't in like the regular makeup section that they have. They were on like a separate side panel display, and that's where I have found these, and they are so good. I really, really like these a lot, and I want to wear one every day. They're really easy to use. They're just 2 shadows, a matte and a shimmer, boom, and you're done. And I love them. I would highly recommend checking them out. Or if you're just wondering if they're any good, they're good. At least I think they are. I have to mention this pencil. I have to. This is from Kosas, and it's their Brow Pop Dual Action Defining Pencil. This is their brow pencil. For one, I mean, the packaging is stunning. It's this really pretty, clear, pinky purple plastic. It's so cute. It has 2 lids, one on either side covering up the pencil and then the spoolie. The lids are the same size, so you don't have to worry about which one you're putting on what side. And the pencil is just great. I never thought I would like one of these pencils that has that slant and it kind of has that teardrop shape. I'm sure you can't see this, but I'm going to show you anyway. But I love it. It just kind of fits perfectly for the shape I want for my eyebrows. And I think how small it is perfect for thin eyebrows, because mine are super thin. If you've ever seen one of my Get Ready With Me's, I have like 12 eyebrow hairs on each side. So I use a lot of brow products every day, and I love this pencil so much. I have the color dark brown. I think it's a perfect shade for me. I want to use it every single day. It makes super easy work. Pencil one side, spoolie it out, you're done. It's awesome. It's not too waxy, it's not too dry, it's not too creamy, you know, you're not going to draw a little tiny line and it's going to be overkill. Super easy to use, and it's just a joy to have. I love this pencil so much. I look forward to using it, and I love it. Like, I want to buy it forever. I love it so much, so I had to shout that out. Another thing I have been loving is the mascara I have on today. I haven't had this for that long, but I loved it with one use. And when I put on this mascara for the first time, I actually said out loud, oh my god! And it's the Tartlett Tubing Mascara. This stuff is so bomb. This is amazing. This is the best tubing mascara I've ever used. And I have here the one from Cali Ray as well, the Come Hell or High Water tubing mascara. This one is really, really good too. I'm not trying to say I don't like that one anymore, but this one is the best one I've ever used. Let me zoom in real quick so you can kind of see what my lashes look like in case you want to know. So here are my lashes with this mascara on. One coat of this mascara, It's amazing. So let me show you the brush. I always forget which side is which because they kind of look exactly the same. So it's a really small brush with really, really small bristles, and I thought that was gonna kind of make a mess on the lashes, but it doesn't. It also looks like there's nothing on the brush. Like, is there even mascara on there? And it'll just comb through your lashes so nicely. It will separate them without making them like funny looking. It doesn't clump or get sticky or anything like that. Never transfers, never flakes, never smears, never smudges. I fell asleep with this mascara on twice, and when I woke up in the morning, it looked exactly like this with not one flake on my face. Let me zoom out, that's enough of that. And it's also super easy to remove, like super easy to remove with warm water. It doesn't come off in those like stringy tubes like a lot of tubing mascaras do. It kind of just falls off your face. Like, I don't have to like pull at my lashes a little bit to get the mascara off. It just kind of disappears. It's really strange. It doesn't make a big mess all around your face where you have to get like a separate makeup remover and take it off. It is so freaking good. I love it so much. I think I'm gonna do like a dedicated video on this because I really want to show you like a demo and all that kind of stuff, and I love it. I love it so much. If you already love tubing mascaras, I think you would really love this. And if you're not a fan of tubing mascaras and you just want something really, really good to make your lashes full, fanned out, long, slightly volumized but not too crazy, this is so good. I love it. I love this mascara so much. Glad I tried it out. And I have one more thing that I've been loving this month, actually for the last couple of months. NSYNC. NSYNC has ruled my life for the last couple of months. We started playing the song I Want You Back at work, like on just the speakers at our store. And every time it comes on, I'm like, oh, like I feel this feeling in my chest of like, oh my God, NSYNC. And then right away I looked up the albums. I've been playing them in my car literally every day. I've listened to the Celebrity album, the No Strings Attached one, the self-titled one. I love them, and I grew up loving them as well. Like, I had the posters all over my wall. I love NSYNC anyway, like in my heart. But recently they've been taking over my life. And I'm gonna link down below in case you like NSYNC. There's someone online who's been remastering like old videos of theirs, and one tour in particular. It was, I think it was the No Strings Attached tour, or did they call it something else? Anyway, they were like dressed like marionettes for part of the tour. Some of those songs, like watching them perform live and doing dances together, like I want to learn the choreography just like I did when I was younger. And I keep telling my boyfriend, I'm like, I'm gonna get so good at this dance, you're gonna be so jealous. And it's the one in particular called No Strings Attached. I'll link that one down below so you can see it. It's just the one song. But I don't know, I got like all jacked up listening to them, and I was like, I'm gonna get really into choreography now. But I love NSYNC. It's all I've been listening to every single day. And yesterday in the pharmacy at work, they were playing the radio, and there was some song on that I didn't recognize, but all of them were singing it. The pharmacist, all the techs were singing it together, and I was like, all of you guys seem to know this song, and I don't know, I've never heard it. And then one of the techs asked me, what do you listen to regularly? And I was like, I just said everything. I was like, oh, you know, whatever, I listen to everything, because I didn't want to tell her, well, the only thing I've listened to for the last 2 months was NSYNC, so I don't really know the radio anymore. But anyway, love NSYNC. Check out the video. I'll link down below in the description box because it'll blow your mind whole. And then the plant I have to mention this month is my hibiscus. So I always thought hibiscus was like a super tropical plant that would never grow here in the desert of New Mexico. But I didn't know anything about outdoor plants at the time either. But what I have learned is there are some hibiscus that are not made for our climate. It's just going to be an annual plant. It's not going to survive our really cold winters. But there are some out there that will, and I found one finally at Lowe's. And I really wanted hibiscus specifically for this one part in our yard because it gets flooded with water. Like, it will get about this high with water, so plants that are there need to really love that super boggy, super watery type of an environment, and I found out that hibiscus loves that. So let's head outside and I'm going to show you that hibiscus. It's a warm day today, but I'm going to come show you. Actually, you know what? I want to show you my sunflowers too, but first let's check out the hibiscus. So these are the two different types I planted. This one here is the annual one. There was a big giant bloom on it yesterday, but the blooms don't last very long on these plants, but it doesn't mean they're any less beautiful. But this is what I wanted to show you. This is the one that will survive our summer heat, that loves super wet, like wet area, and is a perennial here. It could survive super cold temperatures, but look at this bloom. Let me try to get closer. Look! Let me put my hand on it just so you can see how big it actually is. I mean, look how big that is. Absolutely gorgeous. There's another one right there. These were not even like budded out yesterday like this one is. So to see it just like that this morning was like, oh, so beautiful. And it's such a small plant, but look how big the blooms are on it. I love it so much. Oh, and then these are all of our buckets we've been collecting rainwater in. But anyway, beautiful plants. Love that hibiscus a lot. But over here, let me just give you a quick little, I want to show you my sunflowers. I planted these from seed, from sunflower seeds. I can't believe it. And they grew. These ones are called mammoth sunflowers. So they're going to get pretty tall, probably as tall as the wall. I think it was like 12 feet that they're supposed to get. But look, so beautiful. I did show these in my favorites video on my plant channel. So if you already saw that, you're going to get to see them again here. But yeah, so pretty. They have like funny looking petals, so maybe they'll fill out. I really don't know, but oh, like that one back there looks like it has full petals on it. But look how this one grows, just spindly and spindly, like a little spider or something. But aren't they gorgeous? And they grew them from a seed. I can't believe it. So pretty. Isn't it so beautiful? Oh, I just love that plant. I can't wait to see it get bigger. And it is a perennial plant, which means every year it's going to come back. It is one that I think it's like negative 20 to 30 degrees that it'll tolerate. So great plant to have in a super wet area, and just something really beautiful to have anyway. And it's crazy. Doesn't it look like it belongs in Hawaii only and that's it? But dang, it's so pretty. But that is it. That is my favorites and fails video for the month. Let me know some products you loved or didn't love this month. I would love to know. Also, let me know if you love NSYNC, and let me know what your favorite song is. I should have been wearing my NSYNC shirt. I have an NSYNC shirt and I didn't think about it. Missed opportunity right there. But anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.